My name is Matthew from O Camgirl, and how are you doing today?
Hello, Matthew. I'm doing great today. Thank you.
Could you introduce yourself for us?
Sure. My name is Angie Jewels, and I'm 24, and yeah, I live in South Africa.
How long have you been working in this kind of industry, and how did it start for you?
Yeah, well, I've been in the adult industry for like 5 years. I mean, I was working at restaurants, doing waitressing jobs and all of that, and then I went to a strip club to meet more Ukrainian girls and speak to Ukrainian girls, and then I became a stripper. And next thing, me, the introvert, is like for 2 years I actually worked late nights in like noisy clubs with like entertaining men, and that taught me so much. I've always known that I'm gonna have my own business. Like that's always been a goal for me. Just like researching how to make money online, and obviously webcam modeling seemed like the perfect option, for someone who is an experienced dancer. So yeah, since then I've been in the adult industry in the webcam. I've stuck to webcam modeling, and I'm not quitting anytime soon.
Is camming your main source of income, or do you do any other kind of work?
There's a lot of different aspects of that. I think like selling photos, selling videos, Skype shows, all of that. There's camming is a lot of things. It's not just broadcasting. There's a lot of offline work that goes into camming. So yeah, camming would be my main source of income, if you could say that.
Every job has its ups and downs, pros and cons. Is there anything that you particularly love or hate about this line of work?
I like your tone of voice. Yes. Okay, one thing I really do love about webcam modeling, and one reason that I will not stop webcam modeling, is the fact that, I mean, it really is your business. It is your own business. You like it's your own business, meaning that there's no limit to how much you can make, and your earnings increase over time. And this is all yours, and it's based on how much you put in, and that's how much you're going to get out. And I really love that aspect about it, as well as the other pro part of this job is the fact that I can work from anywhere in the world. I am one person, being the gypsy that I am, who cannot stay in one place. So I love the fact that I don't have to ever be tied down to a certain city or a certain job or a certain boss or anything like that. I guess I'm the same with my relationships, but it's just nice to know that all I have to do is log in, and I can, take care of my business from anywhere in the world. And I feel like webcam modeling, it's not just all about sex. It's not all about the adult industry. For me, it's so interesting just to like to learn about what's going on in with the rest of the world, and how they think. And I think it connects us all so much. For me, the hardest thing has been to actually really to treat it as a business. The transition of actually like, telling myself, okay, I have to actually call this a business, and I have to call this a job, and I have to stick to a schedule, and there are things that I have to do. I mean, that's really, maybe it's not as hard for other people, but actually being that disciplined to run your own business is not that easy. You spend you might spend 4 hours online, but you spend probably 12 hours working a day as a webcam model. So yeah, that's the other thing about it. Another con is that there's no such thing as privacy. Sorry to say, but so many times I've blocked South Africa's, all IP addresses in South Africa can't access my cam, and then I just get a room full of South Africans. So that just doesn't work. And also, if you're looking to be serious about the job, if you're looking to actually be a webcam model and be a successful webcam model for a long period of time, you have to be okay with the fact that you're gonna get found out. I mean, the other con about webcam modeling is definitely the stigma, and that is what we're trying ultimately to eliminate here, right? Is the stigma about webcam modeling and about it being, about the adult industry and everything. It's it's you're gonna have people that judge you for it. You're gonna have people that don't want to associate themselves with you, and it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to to go out there and meet people, after being in front of your computer and socializing with people, completely different types of people. Because people are so honest online, and then you go out into the real world, and it's completely different. So that's really hard. That's a challenge for me as well. The stigma, and actually, realizing that it's the stigma. Because when you're camming, everyone's so friendly and everyone's so like cool and happy about you being naked and all of that. But then you go out into the real world and you can't really be the same person. So it's that's the hard part.
Is there any one piece of advice you would say is the most important thing to know for someone looking to get into this line of work?
Know what you're doing and why you're doing it. You have to have your goals, you have to have your vision, you have to know what you're expecting to gain from it. Otherwise, you're just going to get disappointed, or you're going to get you know you're going to have some fun, and that's it. But if you're looking to actually be a webcam model as a choice, a career choice, then I think you need to treat it as a business. You need to have like a separate workplace where you work. You need to have working hours. You need to have a set schedule. Um, you need to actually, write down everything you need to do and do it. Set your alarm clock. Have a vision, have goals. Know, save money, budget. Because it's not you're gonna make money one day, and then it's going to be a quiet week where you're not making any money. So it takes a really long time for them to become like fairly consistent, and still even then it's not. So you have to treat it as a business. You have to really like think ahead of like what if it's a quiet month? What am I going to do? So if you are looking to get into it as a career choice and as your main source of income, that's the most important thing, is to really think about it, have a business plan, have everything planned out like a business.
Do you have any sort of closing thoughts or anything that you're working on or thinking of that you would like to talk about for a moment?
Webcam modeling has empowered me to be self-sufficient and to have my own business and to do my own thing. And I would like to give that opportunity to other girls as well. And obviously, I'm earning from it. Obviously, it helps me too. But that's the cool thing about it. I want to get more and more people who are interested in making money into a safe environment, and show them the best, safest, and easiest, most pain-free way of doing it. Because really, webcam modeling, what's the worst that can happen? A guy can tell you something and make you cry for the whole day. Can insult you and you're gonna cry all day. But it's not the same as what it's like in other in the rest of the adult industry. It really is dangerous, and I feel that with a lot of the girls really need this sort of to be educated on this sort of topic, and they want to. So yeah, I plan on opening up a studio here in Durban as well as in Johannesburg. I've already got quite a few girls working from home, and starting off. And surprisingly, the South African girls are quite sought after internationally, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I'd like to have the facilities, because unfortunately here in South Africa, not a lot of girls have like laptops and internet connections and all that. So I want to have like proper studios where models can come in, have training, have the right equipment, have the right internet connection, and everything they would need to succeed. Yeah, and empower themselves to run their own business. That's my goal.